Okay, welcome back everybody to week number 6, hour number 2 of Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently stuck, well, our rogue is currently stuck in a hole with some magical slime that Sragg, as much as he tells us is standard, we're pretty sure he's invented it. Or fixed it. And our rogue is trying to not die.
Some sour grapes all around.
It's the standard slime, guys.
I've improved it.
It's better now. We have the technology.
I believe we were at Ardo's
It's
turn?
a new standard of greatness.
Yeah, it was Ardo's turn. And Ardo, you were going to tell me what you were fixed to do.
I am debating on whether going to get the treasure or climb out of the hole before I die.
You do notice that gnome seemed very interested in that treasure. And he was using his eye looking at it.
I will try to move silently.
Ooh. Okay.
Perhaps. Well.
You think that you're going pretty quiet.
All right. Let's see. I can only move 20. I'm going to move against the wall over here.
Where's your mic, Chris? You're really quiet. There we go.
Right now?
Better.
Can you hear me? Okay. I move against the wall silently.
Okay. And do you silently run your stubby legs over to the treasure chest?
No, I can't move any further than 20.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's where you're at. Good. Vakaut, do you have anything constructive to add to this?
I look over at the gnome and I ask him for his gunpowder.
He said constructive.
Not destructive.
The gnome looks back at you and just... Are you out of your bloody mind?
No, I'm going to blow it up.
Did you see what the torch didn't do to it, sir?
Do you see what the explosive is going to do to it?
Make about 30 more of the little bastards to eat your face. How about them?
I'd love to just throw him in the pit right now. I got nothing. I'm going to kneel down and just keep hold of the rope and wait.
The gnome leans over at that. And, do hurry, Ardo. I think he wants to kill you. Kel?
Tell Vakaut to move and keep pulling the rope. Sorry,
He
Dermot's
says-
rubbing off on me.
Move out of the way. I got to pull the rope.
What's
you
he
need to pull
talking
a
about?
what?
Sorry, I was
We
making
need
a lot of
Dermot.
hope.
I hear that. You pointy-eared freak. Let's just sing
So,
another song.
Still tugging like I'm fishing with the rope.
Okay. You pull it up closer to the edge. That makes it... Oh, and it's the slime's turn right after that. It follows it a little closer again. Slams down, missing the breastplate once again. This seems like a very ineffective slime.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I
it is.
find him disappointing, and we'll have to buff him next time.
He's only 8-1 hero
Yes.
in an
that
alternate
one-
timeline.
Say, and that one hero had to jump on him to get 8.
Did he become stronger because now there's like less alternate universe here Vakauts?
He's the
You know,
one.
I think you might be right. He is getting
He's not the one, he's the 5. So 5 left.
There can be only one.
So, Andara, that rolls over into your turn.
Same plan. Really help with the rope. That's
That's
it.
all we can do. All right. Percival. That's it. That's it. Lure him here. Yes. He starts hitting his gun on the edge of the ledge. Yes, come here, you big one. Hurry, Ardo. Get it. Dermot.
I'm still huffing it back.
Let's see here. You got. Ooh, you're probably gonna be able to make it around the corner at least. Awesome. Ardo.
I've got dinner.
All right, I
I'm famished.
prepare to move silently.
Not for you, you idiot.
20 more feet
Huh?
towards the chest.
You made it. You see all the loot laying out about.
And I begin to gather it.
All right.
Quietly.
Vakaut. Ardo's made it to the chest. He's gathering up stuff.
Has he got it all?
He will have it all shortly. He's working on it right now as we speak. Anything.
What's above this ooze and on the roof? You said there was a stalagmite there?
There's a little bit, yeah. If you leaned out in a precarious position, you might be able to drop one that might actually be noticed by him. It'll probably be like a DC 30 to keep from falling into him and dying instantly, though.
I'm just
Shouldn't
gonna
have a problem
aim
with
with the
that.
crossbow and shoot.
Okay. This is piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be partly blunt, though, as big as a stagmite is.
Well, that's
No?
kind of what I was going for, but
Hmm?
yeah, he's
Hmm?
saying there's
Maybe?
no effectiveness.
You're going to shoot the stalagmite with the crossbow. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh,
That's a little different.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. Fire.
I hide behind Vakaut.
Now
Please roll a 1. I would love this to ricochet around and kill someone. It would be awesome. You see the dwarf come running back in. I got bait. I got bam.
Yes.
Sweet. You did manage to hit the large stone thing above this ooze. Roll your damage, 1d10. You have to get through the hardness of stone now.
Oh,
Yes, it's a critical. Yes.
Very nice. You do manage to hit. It breaks off and falls. Roll me 3d6 damage, please.
Fuck.
As it impacts this ooze and
damage is
creates
still 10 damage.
2 oozes.
Why?
No, it just slammed into it. It made a noticeable impact. And you notice that when the stone hits the ooze, it doesn't start smoking like everything else that's hit the ooze so far.
Do I have anything else in my turn?
Just your thoughts.
How do you
Or
like
a move
that one,
action.
You... No. Yeah, I'll take my move. I'll take my move action, and I'm going to move to the side.
Awesome. Kill. It's your turn.
Start to play a song about the lonely ooze.
I can't. I'm holding onto a rope.
Did you want me to hold that for you?
Acapella.
Sing it. Sing it.
You
Dermot,
pull it
I
up
heard
a little bit more.
Dermot yelling from behind me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn back to see what is he doing.
He is running down the hallway carting a large crate.
Okay. Back up.
Do you release said rope?
No, I don't think so. I think I just
Do you
back
pull it up with you?
Pull what up?
The rope and your breastplate. Pull
Well-
it part way up the wall.
I still got some like room on it, don't I?
A little bit, yes. You've been pulling it in though, right? So
So
you
can
can
I,
let
like,
go of it partially as you're going back, or you can pull it a little bit with you. Or
Yeah, can I do
However-
like I want to kind of like jiggle it, like
Are
big,
we jiggling?
as I'm backing up. So like, but I want to make sure I leave some room for. It's gonna go around Vakaut's leg, I guess. Whatever.
okay. All right, so you've got the rope securely tied around Vakaut's leg. As the ooze gets a hold of it and pulls it down.
Right. 'cause
Wouldn't
it's
it
got
melt?
arms. It would melt.
It would melt first.
Unfortunately, the rope made its reflex save.
I don't think that's possible.
It's magic.
No, it's a reflex save. If it's holding on to it, there's no reflex.
The rope was very dexterous.
Sweet. I better save this rope.
Not only
Put
can
that
it
away, too.
slice through slimes, and like it's super dexterous too.
Just give it Ardo's daggers after.
It's at
we'll
least a
have new
plus
robe.
20 to rope use checks.
All right, so you keep dragging the rope a bit.
Spin the rope
Pull it.
around with daggers on it.
The slime moves up forward more, following it. And this time catches the breastplate.
Holy crap.
You just see him slam up against the wall, taking the breastplate clean out. And let's see, your rope, you said you can't make any saves, so you notice your rope goes limp as it burns away.
All of it?
It's coming up the rope, yeah. It's terrible. It's
So
horrible.
Max, wait. It's acid, isn't it?
Yeah, the slime's coming up the rope.
Wait, how does the
What?
slime come up a rope?
It burned it through. It's limp now. You can pull it up.
Okay. So I have, what would you say size rope now?
Considering, I'd say you probably have about a 30-foot rope.
Okay.
And you don't have that armor anymore either.
No, I'm deleting it. Don't worry. Okay,
Wasn't that the ever expanding rope?
No,
you have that.
it's his rope.
Oh, I do.
Oh, but that rope was also against the wall, but it's over by Percival, is it not?
Yes,
It
it is.
is,
over
yeah.
by Percival.
It doesn't really
Okay.
matter about that rope.
So we're okay for right now. It's not moving, and he didn't hit it. So that's over. That's gone. Andara, you were still just yelling at people.
Yeah.
Anything? Any new?
Is Ardo still in there?
You felt it almost.
Couldn't see me.
Felt like that. You can feel the impact
hiding.
through the floor as it hit.
Did any of the floor crack by chance?
No,
Sorry, what?
not that
Is-
lucky. When the slime smashed into the side of the wall, you could almost feel the impact, just the thud.
Okay, is Ardo still down there? In
Yes.
the pit? Yeah, I'm still yelling at him. Get out of there! What are you doing? That's about it.
Whereas he's getting the treasure. He needs to get the treasure.
Of course.
Hurry, Ardo! Toss it up to me.
I seem to remember an Indiana Jones scene similar to that. You throw me the idol, I throw you the whip. Adios, senor.
Dermot, your turn has come.
Okay, so I'm just hauling ass and get out of the way.
Yep.
And I get to the edge here. I plop the case in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and then the slime's right below us.
Yep.
So I open up this case. How much, like, is it just like slabs of pretty much rotten meat?
Yep.
And the
Yeah, large
slime,
amount.
I look down and the slime appears to be feasting on whatever the heck it's feasting on. I don't actually know.
Right.
Okay, so I am sort of readying an action, and if he makes any move towards Ardo, I'm just going to toss a chunk of meat down.
Okay. Fair enough. Ardo,
Mm-hmm.
it's your
I have-
turn again. They
I have all
managed
the-
to have contained the slime right next to where you need to get out.
Okay, but I have all the treasure, correct?
Yes, you have all the treasure.
All the treasure. Okay. Well, I'm going to sneak back to where I need to.
That's not a very good sneak, Ardo.
Something tells me it'll work.
Dermot, you're going to get your ready to action as the slime starts turning to move towards what it hears. Well, feels would be a better word.
Okay, so the intent would be to move, like, to divert it away from wherever Ardo is moving.
Okay.
Now, Ardo, when you are hiding, are you attempting to hide from everyone or just the
No,
slime?
I'm not. I am not hiding.
He's
Because
moving
it-
silently.
Okay.
I'm just moving silently.
Okay, so
you
we
can
can-
see me.
Okay.
Everybody can see me, except for him.
Yeah,
His
so I
little
would
eyes.
chuck it over here.
All right. So there's Ardo moving on this side. You see the meat fly over there, and the slime does not move this round. He didn't go any direction currently. Not his turn. It's mainly why. But he's
So-
definitely reacting.
Do we have any other stalagmites above this thing?
You broke the best one. You think anything else you break might do minimal damage at best. You see a large one right above Ardo.
Of course.
It's pointed, repeatedly pointed. It's serrated, actually.
Is the yellow figurine a dead body?
It will be.
What was it?
It
No,
was
it is a
Vakaut.
dead body. That's what you said. There was a dead body in here. And that's it.
Mhm.
Right.
So what do we do?
Hold on, I'm thinking real quick. Give me 1 second.
You need a delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna delay.
Cal, you pulled your rope up.
Okay.
It's over. What now?
I can't see Ardo from where I'm at the cliff, right? He's like in a pit.
Right.
So the only way I'd be able to do that is if I got to the edge. So just gonna back up to here, and what do I have left here for my stuff? Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh, crap! I don't know what that bonus is. I'm gonna play a song. I just don't know which one yet.
Okay. Do you need a delay as well?
No, I don't think so. I just need to figure out which one. +2 on ally skill checks. Yeah, I'm gonna play the competence song.
Okay.
It lasts 2 minutes.
All right. So you start playing competence for Ardo.
Not for Ardo.
Oh,
He can't see it.
who gets the competence?
Everyone up here.
I thought that was just a single ally.
It says on allies.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll reread it.
I might be wrong. I can't remember. It's been a while.
No, you might
I
be
would
right.
recommend checking it.
Yeah, I'll go check it.
All right.
I'm probably gonna go with Vakaut, but
The size of the meat that just went and splatted over there versus the repeated steps of the Ardo. There's only one way to decide this.
50.
Okay. That's in y'all's favor. So the slime starts moving towards the meat. Which he just kind of falls over. Andara?
Pretty well just gonna hold for now.
Holding.
Impatient as to what's going on and sort of nervous. That's really about it for now, I guess.
Percival takes a good hold on that rope. Come, Ardo, hurry! Toss it up! Dermot, you see the slime is eating the meat you threw.
How much meat do I have in this crate still?
Quite a bit.
the whole
You
fucking
still-
great.
You could probably throw another, probably 8, 12 times.
Okay, I'll throw another chunk, and I'm aiming for the wall here
Okay.
to make it like as loud and as obtrusive as
Slide down
possible.
the wall. Fair enough. It hits where you aim. Ardo, you see them holding the rope waiting for you, hoping that your 20-foot movement speed might save you.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 20. I can get here at 20 feet.
The gnome. He's almost up. He's almost up. Vakaut.
I'm gonna walk over to the gnome and I'm gonna ask him for the rope, and I'm going to insist that he gives me it because he will not be able to pick up Ardo from his size.
He just looks over at you and says, "Very well."
Give me
And
this
he-
rope, puny one.
He's part of the rope.
So now that I have a firm grasp on it, I'm also going to ask the gnome if I can pick him up and move him behind me so I can get where he is at.
You to pick up the gnome.
When you say that, he just looks at you and says, "After what I've seen from you, no, I will move myself. Thank you." He weasels his way between the two of you.
I'm going to move up to where he was, and I'm going to take a firm grasp on the rope and brace myself to pull Ardo up. And that is it for this turn.
He never took his eyes off of you, or his gun. Kel, still competencing?
I think I only just need to play it, and then it's good for 2 minutes, right?
Yep. Well, you still got to maintain it. You can quit playing it, and I think it does last for 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Which is like a
20 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on Vakaut, so I'll just leave it on him, and I'll just stop playing it and scream for Ardo to get out of the pit.
The slime's turn. One more piece of meat fell down next to the slime, as well as Ardo moving across the room. But this time, in your favor again. Darn it. Slime moves over and finishes off some more meat.
He can't hear me anyway. I rolled like a 32. There's no
It
way.
doesn't matter.
need
You're
to
touching the
hear you.
ground.
Doesn't need to hear you.
All right. So on the last turn before the end of all things, Andara, your last action ever. I mean, for now.
Why you gotta be trolling? I'm just helping with the rope and everything, sort of. That's about it.
Okay. Percival. He's almost frantically, hurry, pull him up, get him out of there. You still have it, right? Hold on tight to it. Dermot.
I'll throw another chunk of meat.
Dermot slime.
What's up with you, Percival?
You haven't seen what he's got. Ardo, your turn.
I charge the slime and no.
All right, you charge the slime.
No, I go over here and start climbing the rope. What do I need to probably climb? Check, right? And to use rope check maybe?
Yeah, you do a climb check, a use rope check, a balance check, and a tumble check.
Oh sure. Why the
All of
tumble
those.
check?
For what happens after you fail the rest.
What else you said? Climb
He's
check.
trolling.
A balance. You need a balance.
I'm not really balancing, but
Yeah, you're balancing. Now roll me a sleight of hand after you get to the top.
yeah.
You might want to turn around and roll a strength while you're at it so that you can climb up.
Yeah, roll a straight strength check, and then roll me a sleight.
Same team, dude.
Wow.
Roll strength.
Let
Hold
me
on.
have that wish back, please. There's that one.
You do have another
Okay,
wish on the
What else
dagger.
do you want? You want the strength check too?
Why are
Yes.
you making him do 800 checks?
Nice.
I'm hoping he'll fail something.
There.
Damn it.
He's, come on,
There.
let him up.
All right. So, yes, you make it up. Ardo, you get up to the top. So totally safe. Everything went fine.
Such a sad sounding GM.
Yeah. it
Everything
is.
went fine. Yeah.
Again, throwing rocks at the slime on top of our pit.
No.
Yes. The climbing slime turns around.
Rolls a 1. Now roll a balance check.
Yep, that would be great, wouldn't it? Fall into the pit to your doom. Where'd that go? There it is. All right, so I guess everybody's escaped my slime, which that's not really defeating an encounter, if you ask me. I think that's more of cheating. And getting
How
out of
much?
it.
How much
You know,
black
we just
powder
skipped
do you
that
have
and
on
went
you?
ahead and got the loot instead.
How much what?
How much of that black powder do you have on you?
The gnome says, enough,
Give it to me.
but I don't really want to.
Give it
Give
all
it
to me.
us.
He takes off his powder horn and his just hands it over to you.
Ardo, can I see that
No.
Do you have any more in the cart?
torch?
One keg.
Someone go get that.
I will.
Why? Why don't we just leave?
Because it tried to hurt me. It's got to die.
I go back to the cart.
You're the fool who went down there.
You get to the cart. You find the
I didn't see you
The
doing much
powder
during the
keg.
fight other than panicking and screaming.
is sitting right there in the front of the cart.
That's because I have common sense.
How heavy is the keg?
Well, why don't
It's
you use
not
your
too
common
heavy.
sense and get out of my way
You
while
can-
the big boys work?
I think it's about 5 pounds. You notice Sprinkles looks over at you with that one eye drooping.
I say big and I laugh.
I just wait. at the cart.
Donkey looks over at you as well with this. What are you doing? You almost think he's judging you. But yes, you have the cart. I mean, you have the keg.
I have the cart. Great, I'm at the cart. Okay. Next.
You tell me.
I'm done. Next.
Oh, okay. You
Are
have-
we... Go on.
Combat is out now.
Where's my keg of powder?
I motioned
go-
to Ardo real quick. I tell Ardo to keep his eye on Percival. Something doesn't seem right with Percival. How heavy is that box of meat?
Oh my goodness, really? Okay. The box not too heavy, you don't think? You could try to pick it up and hurl it in. It'd be wonderful. Maybe you'll fall.
How heavy is not heavy?
You haven't picked it up yet. You should try. The dwarf didn't seem to have any trouble with it.
I'm gonna take one step back. I'm gonna ask Andara to scoot back real quick.
You're gonna ask me to what?
To move backwards.
I
Kill,
don't-
you make it back with the powder as well.
I don't know what you're doing, but I don't think you're going to want to be in here very much longer.
You're muted, Kill.
No, I was just going the wrong way.
Stubborn, stupid dwarves, and I start leaving.
I look at Dermot and I said, I'm gonna throw all the meat over on one corner for you to lure him over.
Oh, I don't think it's going to matter where he is in this pit.
Okay, do you need help throwing the keg?
Oh, we're not throwing it. We're lighting it right here.
When you say that, you see Percival starts walking away.
I use Mage Hand and move it to the end of the
Mage
portal.
Okay. 5 pounds, yeah. So you mage hand it to them.
Yep.
So
And-
Percival's going to turn back. Ardo, we should go. You've still got that. Yes? Let's go.
And Dario, you need to leave.
I was already leaving after he was coming back with this keg.
Yeah. All right. So
You're talking on my backside.
What was
Okay,
worth
then.
a man's life? Why would you tell him to go into the get something in a chest?
historical.
So I'm gonna look at Dermot
Value.
and say, so then you have it all under control, or
Incalculable.
do you need my help?
Do we have a fuse?
I have a rope. Kill. I yell over to Kill and I run over to him real quick and I ask him for his rope.
No, it's okay. I'll take what I do is I take the keg and I
Mhm.
tip it over on its side so that the bit of gunpowder is coming out the top of it.
Okay.
And then like every Acme movie or cartoon, I'm gonna take the powder horn or like his little his belt one and like draw a line of gunpowder out towards the
Okay.
way we came in.
While he's doing this, I'm going to separate myself and Ardo. Or should I say, I'm going to get between Ardo and Percival.
Can't see me.
I was following Percival, asking him questions about what is a man's life worth.
Are you still in here? I think you're gonna want to leave the cave. Like now.
The person
I'm
just
reminded of
starts
the scene
running.
at the end of you guys ever see Tremors 2? He blows up the
It's gonna be big.
Yeah, he's running past them. They're like hiding. He's like, no, keep going.
Yeah.
He runs out, starts trying to turn the donkey with the cart around. Come on, come on.
Are
Is
you
the
out
tornado
yet?
still
I'm
going
hollering down
outside?
the tunnel. Are you out of the cave yet?
Is the weather finally clear?
Yeah, it was like tornadoing outside.
It's been over 8 hours.
It's
Okay.
clear now, you'd think.
You think?
You see
never know.
Vakaut step outside, be struck by lightning.
YOLO?
He's totally fine.
Well, not in your case. It's not YOLO.
Yoso?
Yolt.
Yolt, yeah. Okay. Andara, were you booking it out as fast as the rest of them?
Yeah, and I would get Sprinkles and helping Sprinkles out too,
Sprinkles is
All right.
now one sprinkle
I would
short of a
help.
donut.
and the cart and that
Yeah.
everything.
I would help her get the card out.
I would help
All right.
him.
So
Gather up the rope as quickly as I could.
Everybody except Dermot has made it out of the cave.
Ooh, before we do this, I did grab that extending rope from the ledge.
Did you? You
Yes,
never
I
said you
did.
If he
Well,
didn't,
I
I'll
would
grab it on the
Say
way
you
out.
did.
Yeah, sorry, I just
It-
mentioned that I was gathering up the rope, didn't I?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Okay, so all that's left in the cave is Dermot.
Okay, so I use my flint and tinder and I light it, and then I just book it.
All right. Well,
And
let's
I
see.
am
What's your
reenacting
speed?
that Tremors scene.
Your speed is what again?
20.
So 80 at a full run.
Here. Well, that's not that terrible.
What's the burn rate on the black powder?
It'll burn 300 feet per second.
Bullshit. Anyway,
Wow.
Did you wait a minute? Did you just ask what the burn rate on the black powder was?
Yes.
Who asked that?
I did.
Dermot.
Like you would even know that.
I'm just.
Did you go
I didn't say I was gonna know it. I was just
knowledge
making Sragg think about it so he didn't try to screw us over.
knowledge engineer maybe?
I don't want to know what it is, but
You lit it, and you do notice, though, it is moving noticeably faster than you can move.
that's fine.
So you
It
would
doesn't
probably
change the
light it to
plan.
begin
It's
with.
set in motion. There's no going back.
You can't go
Yeah.
stamp it out now.
And so you're going to run your 80 feet this round.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move your 80 feet.
Cut those corners tight, man.
That's your 80 feet.
No.
Okay.
What kind of self-respecting dwarf though doesn't know how to handle explosives?
That one.
There's my 80.
Kind of who's a ranger?
Yeah.
Okay. I see how this could work out. This is fine. All right. So outside the cave, everyone's waiting around for Dermot. Y'all see him running up the tunnel, and then an earth-shattering kaboom happens.
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
You
Get
see
out of the
flames
way.
and smoke rushing out the cave.
It's gonna be big.
Get out of the way.
Everyone gets out of the way.
I do. I don't care about everybody else.
Yeah.
Whoa! As you see the
So
dwarf
everyone dives out of the way. You
ejected.
just see like smoke and shockwave bellow out the front of the cave. But Dermot doesn't emerge.
Has the flame already gone by as well?
Yes.
I am going to immediately head back in.
It's very smoky.
I'm going to stay low.
I'm just
All right.
cursing. Foolish dwarves!
I'm gonna wait for the dust to settle and look down the hall.
Would you give me some information, Sragg, so I can actually roleplay this properly?
Yes, I certainly will.
You're now a pancake. How much XP is a cave worth?
Probably about as much as the dwarf was worth.
That more explanatory?
Yep.
Okay. So, we've got the party movie. Well, actually, Percival's more interested in Ardo at the moment.
I yell back at Kel to watch Percival.
Turn and look at Percival.
And I keep heading into the cave. What do I see?
Turn and look
I
back
am.
at Vakaut. Turn and look back at Percival.
You see nothing as far back in there as clear enough to you. It's like the dwarf just disappeared.
I keep edging in slowly. 5 foot at a time. Staying low to the ground, trying to avoid the smoke.
You do feel like it's getting harder to breathe. It's terrible. Roll a fortitude.
Okay.
Burnt slime smells bad. And you die. Okay. Y'all would hear an oof. I'm sure from your distance.
Bloody hole.
Vakaut.
Yes.
Yeah, you heard an oof, and then a dwarf say something about a bloody hole.
So much for this stupid thing never opening again.
I edge on. I go back out real quick and I ask Kel for the rope or whomever has the rope to give me the rope. And I tell him that Dermot is down in the pit that I was originally in and we need to get him out.
I say, leave the fool there.
I heard that.
My rope's not gonna help you. You'd have to jump and grab it. I kind of hold it up dejectedly with like the one burnt end. kinda
Singed
saying,
end.
Yeah.
It's a
I
little
ask him
floppy.
again for the ever extending rope.
I said, get it yourself. It's in the wagon. She's upset right now.
Okay, I go over to the wagon, I snatch it, and I run back in.
All right. As you're running back in, you see dwarven hand come up over the edge.
I grab hold of the hands and I help pull them out.
Now that's how you kill a slime.
Oh,
I
you
attempt
get
to
your
help.
hands up. He grabs a hold of your hands and almost causes you to lose your grip.
Why don't you let the people that are used to working in the holes do the climbing?
Hey, at least I came back to help you, unlike everyone else. And then I
You said-
mentioned to Dermot as well that something's up with Percival. We need to keep an eye on
Yeah, I
him.
don't trust that wee thing.
I don't trust him either. I start heading back out, hopefully with Dermot in tow.
Yeah, I'm like head to toe covered in soot. All you see is my white eyes.
Do I notice anything peculiar going on as I make it to the mouth of the cave?
No, not really. I mean, it is kind of odd that everyone would be laying there with bullet holes in them, and Percival's holding on to all this loot.
I knew it.
No, nothing really.
As Dermot comes out of the hole, I'd start laughing at him.
I like
I
cough in
didn't
this.
think you could get more dirty.
Oh, shut up, your face. As I cough out, like this big plume of smoke comes out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
So-
prestidigitation on him.
That tickles.
Percival's just following you around, Ardo. May I see
Yeah.
those
You
gauntlets?
can't follow me. I'm hidden.
He's staring right at you.
Oh no, I'm hidden.
You see every now and then he'll adjust his eye. Come now.
There.
Now listen, you two, before you're done with your pissing match, what the hell's your problem, you stupid gnome? And I'm talking to you, as I point to Percival. For someone
I'm
who
gonna
can
walk
see
up
so much,
behind you.
why didn't you tell us
Those-
there was a slime in there?
Well, I didn't
What?
know about slime.
I say, what's his problem? What's your problem? You can't see past your own bravado, stupid dwarf.
The big
I
people
wanna-
are talking.
You just
I'm
about got us killed, little one.
Speak for yourself. I saw you hiding. I asked Percival, what exactly is up with the gauntlets?
They're historically valuable.
Explain historically valuable. Are they historically valuable to you or to someone else? And what is your motive here?
To return them to the university.
What university?
In Lanton, of course. The one I told you about.
You did not tell me anything about this.
Oh, I told the others. They know that they can explain. May I please hold the gauntlets?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna do sense motive that on him.
Very well. Yeah. You can tell from Dermot and Kel, he's being very honest. He does believe that those are worth more than your lives. You don't think that he would try to harm you to get them,
But we don't
but
not
those are
think it.
definitely, yeah, those are definitely important to him.
If those are so bloody important, being more than this man's life, and I point over at Ardo, then you better compensate us for that.
I'm certain the university will compensate you handsomely for that prize.
You know what? It was Ardo's life on the line. He gets to decide what to do with it.
I second that.
First, I want to know what they are, so I hand them over to Kel and tell him, identify them if you can.
Not your lackey.
I said if you can.
I didn't say I can't.
I don't know. It sounded a bit like you said you couldn't.
I'm asking for compensation, and you're saying it's all on him.
Well, I want to know what we're getting compensated for.
Without me, you don't know what you're getting compensated for.
Exactly. So compensate.
I'm pretty sure we just saved you from a bunch of gnolls.
Saved me from a bunch of gnolls?
Well, don't you think after they finished getting through us, you were next on their plate?
I handily dispatched 3 of them.
Oh, that's impressive. Too bad there was 40.
I know. I had about 20 of them land on me.
Yeah, I had you
I mean-
guys in the front to take all
What
the
are you
blows.
talking about? Did you get stuck in some darkness?
I did get stuck in some darkness, and I was pulling them in with me.
Fine, give me the gauntlets.
I hand them to you.
You guys are incorrigible.
I
know.
am still keeping a heavy eye on Percival.
You want me to do this one where I in secret again, or
Yes, in secret.
okay?
I like in secret. They're always very nice. Ooh. Yep, once again, you never disappoint me. Alright, this is the knowledge that you're going to gain from this. These are actually, it seems, just a pair of brute gauntlets. Minor magical item. I'm not sure why he's so upset and obsessed with them. They temporarily increase your physical might. They have 3 charges renewed each day at dawn. Spending 1 or more charges grants you morale bonus on strength checks, strength-based skills, and melee weapon damage for 1 round. So it doesn't make any sense to you as to why these are so special to him, because you can get them back in town.
Okay.
That's what you get from that knowledge.
They're brute gauntlets. What makes these so special? And I look at Percival.
What? No, let me see that.
Hold
No.
on.
I look at Percival
What
and I
did you
ask,
think they were? Come now, you can tell me.
Worth a halfling's life, apparently.
Those are the gauntlets of the Blood Lord.
Gauntlets
Aren't
of the
they?
Blood Lord.
I think you need to clean your spectacle.
Does this make me able to reroll or what?
What do you know of the gauntlets of the Blood Lord?
Do I know anything about the gauntlets of the Blood Lord? I'm gonna
These
do
look
this one open.
nothing like the gauntlets of the Bloodlord to you currently.
You
Go
think
ahead and
they'd
roll
at
me
least
that.
be red?
Do you want this one in the open?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, these are definitely brute gauntlets.
Okay, but do I know of the gauntlets of the blood? Is what that roll was kind of more of what I was trying to do.
Yes, you know of them. They were spiked gauntlets that seemed to constantly drip blood, first worn by a priest of Hextor, who mercilessly slew entire villages to make way for the Bloodlord's approaching army.
Are these ones dripping blood?
No. Upon the priest's death, Hextor reclaimed the gauntlet. Since then, he has given a pair to a favored follower at least once every century.
What makes you think these are the gauntlets of the Blood Lord? I say to Percival.
Well, that they just maybe I'm wrong. I feel I'm right though. We should get them back to the university. They will be able to tell me for sure.
Well, if you feel it right in that case, we better do it.
Okay. Give him the gauntlets.
You give him the gauntlets.
They're,
Is that what you
they're in
said?
What were the
your-
properties on
they're
that
in your
again?
possession, though, Kel. So
Yeah, but you said that
I'm
out
just
loud.
saying it. Yeah, I just said it out loud.
Fine. I handed them over to him.
He gets them. He's looking them over. I don't know. I need to get these back. We should probably begin walking.
Shouldn't we go back to town first?
Yes,
See
but
how
we
the
have to
little
walk
girl's
back
doing.
to town.
Can't
Did-
we ride on the horses instead of walking?
Well, they left shortly ago while we were discussing this. Didn't you not see?
No.
Idiots.
Andara took off at the beginning of the conversation in the wagon.
Oh.
How far did she get?
You can still kind of see her in the distance.
We're just heading back to town, aren't we?
Yep.
Good. Let's go.
Why are we walking like
town.
idiots?
Well, who has their token left?
Yeah. Because I
Oh.
know one of y'all gave one away.
Oh. You're gonna have a long walk. Very well, let's go.
The group begins walking back to town.
Well, I think Andara gave her token back, but I mean, you can have mine. I'll go catch up with Andara.
Thank you. He takes it,
Who
Not
is
you.
he?
snaps it.
I
Sleight
think
of hand it back.
Percival probably had his originally anyway because he didn't use his. He came back with me on the card originally too.
You're right.
Mhm.
That's a wonderful idea. He pulls his token out and snaps it.
Bravo,
before
giving
he,
him the treasure.
before he does.
That's not all
that,
the treasure, though.
Why is
Isn't
it
there
my
more?
fault? He told me to give it to him.
Before he does that, I am going to try to snatch the gloves out from his hands.
Good luck.
Is that a reflex
That's
or
a very high check, but go
I-
ahead
I,
and
I would
make
also
you
say
roll.
sleight of hand, but
is that a reflex or a
That's
dex?
sleight of hand.
maybe even
That
a
is a
strength check.
straight dex.
Thank you.
Straight dex check. Yeah, no.
Not gonna happen.
You tried to reach out. He ended up with your gloves as well and disappeared.
Thank you.
You end up
Oh,
putting
well.
your fingers in your mouth and biting down.
I look
want me to-
down.
Ah!
I
You
look
want-
down and just laugh. Jokes on him. These were shit gloves, anyways.
Do you want me to go after him or one of you? And I'm holding up my token.
Knock yourself out.
He has no powder left on him, right?
You don't think so?
Do you guys have tokens? Yes or no?
I do
don't have a
not.
token.
I think I do. Who handed their token? That's what we need to find out.
I have my token.
And Dara did. Okay, she's in the horse. She'll be fine. We all snap her tokens and go back.
Who had
And
a
I
token,
watch-
though?
And I watch everyone go
I know
poof,
I
and I
did.
wander back.
Everyone asked for tokens before, and he couldn't give any more out.
But we all had our old tokens, didn't we?
Some used them, some didn't.
And I was never given one.
I thought he gave us all tokens when we headed out the first place.
He
Yeah,
gave
but
us
some people
tokens the
used them.
first time. And some of you didn't get one the second time.
Yeah, I do not have a
Exactly.
token anymore. You guys stay close. I've done this path many times.
All right, we'll just follow George.
All right. So Ardo's going with the dwarf. Vakaut has to go with the dwarf. Andara's already on the way back, and Kel is.
Can't let that other guy get away.
Did you want me to go after him?
Well, I think it's you or me.
What are you doing? What did you do? Ardo, what did you do?
You know what?
Didn't do anything.
I could use the rest going back. So why don't you chase him? I need to sleep.
Very well.
I flick him the token.
I grab it and break it.
All right. Samurai grabs and breaks the token. Appearing back at Lars's.
I immediately look at Lars and I ask him if he had saw our one-eyed gnome bandit come this way.
Yes, he just headed out moments ago.
Which direction did he go?
I didn't see. I know that he said something about leaving town.
Did he say which gate he was going through?
He did not, I'm afraid.
Before we go any further, we're going to take a break. And we will be back in a few minutes on Twitch, YouTube, tune in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Love reading those. And we'll see you in a bit.
Adios.